Today, I am reacting to your sports hot takes. Hot Takes is a weekly series in which I ask you guys over on X every Sunday night for your thoughts on the state of professional sports in general, whether it be good, bad, football, baseball, basketball, whatever. So be sure you're following us over there at Phantom_sports, and be sure you subscribe here on YouTube, because if you're a sports fan, you'll love this channel. We always upload daily sports content. Now, without further ado, let's check out what you guys think. Bronny James clearly isn't an NBA level player yet, but based on his preseason play, I'm not even sure he's a G League player yet. Now, I didn't get to watch the game, but I did see his chase down block, and I know he had a block that turned into assist Rui 3. But outside of that, I do know he struggled offensively and defensively after that as well, only scoring his only points in the last minute of the game with a nice left-handed layup, and it was a lot of the same stuff we saw in the summer league. His offensive output wasn't really quite there yet. Do I think he's not G League level yet? I think he's maybe bottom tier G League level. I don't know if he's like starting caliber. He'll probably end up starting in the G League, but yeah, he's a long ways from being main roster NBA level talent yet. Absolutely. With Rashee Rice's injury, Travis Kelce is once again the top tight end in fantasy football. I wouldn't say he's going to be the top tight end, but I do know that he's going to get better. He's going to be more involved. Absolutely. I know that yesterday on Monday Night Football, it was Juju Smith-Schuster that had the big game. Over 100 yards receiving with Mahomes. But I know that Kelce handed the ball off to Xavier Worthy for a touchdown pass, so that's got to count for some sort of usage. But even going back last week, his usage was up. He had a good amount of yards, and he was targeted a lot more. And his output's definitely going to improve, no doubt about it. But I don't know if I'd say he's going to be a top tight end in the league or the top fantasy tight end. Jimmy Uso deserves his own singles title run. I do think Jimmy deserves a title run. Maybe not right now. Let the Bloodline storyline finish its course to where he isn't needed in it full time. And I'd love to see him get a little title run, maybe a U.S. title run. That'd be kind of fun. I'd like to see that a lot. So I'm all aboard on the Jey Uso hype train, Jimmy Uso hype train. Sorry, I'm also on the Jey Uso hype train. But Jimmy definitely deserves a singles title run. Absolutely. Are you a sports fan? I would only assume you are if you're watching this video, so let me tell you a little bit about the Phantom Sports Discord. The Phantom Sports Discord is built for every single type of fan. Football, basketball, baseball, soccer, you name the sport, there is a section in the Discord for you. There are even specific group chats for each specific team so that you can talk about your favorite team with fans from all over the world. There are also sections built for esports, for athletes to share their highlights, for fitness people to share their gains or meal recipes that they have. And there's even a space for broadcasters to share broadcasting tips, share clips of their broadcasting, and network with each other. All in all, Phantom Sports is building the biggest sports community in the world, and we would love for you to be a part of it. Click the link in the description to join today and have a blast. We also have live events where we do watch-alongs, we do just discussions, and we would love for you to join those as well. Now back to the regularly scheduled programming. Winner of the Mets-Phillies series will win the World Series. Now that was a crazy game the other night. I'm a huge Bryce Harper guy. Outside of Seattle, I'm a Bryce Harper fan, so I would love to see the Phillies do it. That would be awesome. I'm cheering for the Phillies personally, and I think you have a point. One of those two teams could very, very well win the World Series. Winner of Dodgers-Padres series will win the World Series. Now, I see we have a little bit of conflicting interests here. One of you thinks that the Phillies or the Mets are going to win, and one of you thinks the Dodgers or the Padres are going to win. We'll see what happens. I mean, they're going to have to meet at some point before you can't meet in the World Series, so only one of these four teams will be able to make it. We'll see. The Dodgers, Shohei is doing his thing. The Padres, they're doing their thing as well. So personally, I'm still going for the Phillies myself, but you never know. Any of those four teams absolutely could do it. The Pacers will get a top 4 seed in the East. They're locked in, super, super deep. Continuity, 2 top 7 picks that are still young and promising. I think we will win like 52 games. I do like the Pacers a lot. I do think that they could be a top 4 seed if they wanted to be. Obviously, it's all about injuries as well if they stay healthy. But as it sits right now, they're definitely still a team to be beat. They're definitely a contending team. And I think they're going to be very good this coming season. I think that Halliburton's going to do his thing again. And the team's only just going to keep getting better. Like you said, they're young, they're deep. And their chemistry is gonna keep building. So I'm excited to see what the Pacers do this year. Absolutely. Saints beat Chiefs. Kyle, I'm sorry, I hate to break it to you, but the Saints indeed did not beat the Chiefs. There's sorry. If healthy, the Blazers will win more games than people are giving them credit for. They have a young, unselfish roster that will look to play together. The Blazers absolutely can win more of the games than people are thinking. I think right now people don't even believe they can win 20 games. I think they could at least win 25, maybe max of like 30, 35 games. I don't think they're going to be stellar by any imagination. I don't think they're going to be contending for the playoffs at all, but I definitely think they've got some talent on the roster. It's young. I think Klingon could, depending on how he plays, if he stays healthy, could be a talking point in the Rookie of the Year conversation. They've got a lot of talent on that team, and it's just a matter of if they can put it together and stack some big wins back to back. That's going to do it for today's episode. Thank you for watching. Be sure to go follow us over on X so that you can submit your hot takes and be featured in next week's episode. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.